Ready for battle.
Hello, what's up? Oh, you play. Oh man. Okay. Let's go find a game where you actually play a hero. Oh.
Ready for battle.
Let's go for this.
I am loving this!
3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Okay, first off, you've taken the speed boost thing and you've implemented it literally immediately. That's really nice. Really cool to see. And you've taken the movement compared to healing, and it looks like you think about everything, like every amp you use is really well thought about which side, which fade you use. So is it healing or speed? So that's good. It's just amp usage. Like I did check marks and to be like good job, and ticks to be like could use some work. You have more good ticks than bad ticks for amp usage. It's just there are some times that it's like, why did you amp here? Like you'll need it in the next 12 seconds. Why? But everything else, just the heal versus speed is really good. The fact that you think about everyone. So like this, he was frozen. What the fuck is he gonna do with speed? He's gonna die. But him having the extra 100 health while being frozen is actually gonna save his life. So it really shows that you're thinking about it.
Ooh, double time! Push off. Let's get patched up. No, hey, hold up. Here, pick it up. Ha. Heal up.
Injured again.
So you have some really good moments of like, oh, did they take poke? Let me just switch to. So this is one of my why did you use amp here? Why? Yes, you could be going in, but you're not. You're not engaging at all. So that's just. But yes, you took some poke. Good switching to heal. Not even that much poke, but you need to do that because you need to build ult. And that's going to be hard for you if you're on speed a lot. And so you're going to have to balance it. So like when you are engaged, when you have your Ryan on top of theirs, or you have your Ryan on top of their Orisa or their main tank or whatnot, or on their team, then is a good chance to heal or switch back and forth because he might need the little movement speed, but not a lot of it. And so you still need to build ult, you still need to heal, but it's the utility you can provide. So but you also need to get value out of them being damaged. And so when you're engaged, heal a little bit, or when you're on top of them and actually engaged, heal a little bit. You don't need the full speed. But yes, you were doing really well with the speed. You took that to heart. Speeding is a lot more fun, and it's a lot more utility.
Yeah, let's move it, people.
I cast this forth.
Game on!
Group up with me!
Enemy contact.
Pump up the volume.
وريهم قوتك.
Prepare the damage.
Kill the Mahol.
Okay, so through all of this, I can see you're trying to get a boop into your team, which is really good. Which is a, like, I mean, I talked about it. You're trying to implement it. It's doing well. It's try to do it from a wall. That'll make you less targetable. It'll make you faster. And I mean, if you're not with your team, you can heal while doing it because you're going to be moving just as fast. And so, like, you can wall ride on this pillar here. You can wall ride on here. It's not a great boop location. If you're fighting in here, it's a lot easier, right? You're just like, wee. Oh, I can't actually wall skim. But you can be like, wee. Boop. And then jump, jump, jump. And then just be back with your team. Right? So here it's pretty difficult. You'd have to like land on this, scoot around it, and then boop in and speed out. So try to be on a wall. It's difficult sometimes. I have no fucking idea how you didn't get hit by that shatter, but you didn't. Good job. Just be on a wall a little more. That's Lucio for you. But like, even if you want to be back in your team, like be jumping on walls so that you don't get shattered. Just. Okay, so then I also wanted to talk a little bit about Brig.
I will be your shield.
I do not trust this on.
So, oh, it's getting late and I've done so many of these. So, Brig, your use of Bash, is good. You stun a lot of people. I would also tell you that it does move you. So, be aware that you can use it for mobility. If you want to be up in their face. You don't have to stun someone. Like, even if you're just going out on a Rhine, you don't have to stun someone. Like, you should. But if you need to get somewhere, and you, like, okay, if you've ever played League, it's basically Flash. It's like, I need to be there. And so, it won't move you very far, but it moves you just enough to get in, right? So, if you can do that, and you give up a stun, okay. But you're healing and you're damaging. So, good. Whip Shot actually starts your passive, believe it or not. So, if you start off the fight and you just randomly fucking Whip Shot someone, it has to not be a shield, but if you just Whip Shot someone, you'll get the healing and it'll just start ticking up. And that's really a good way of getting, healing out and healing done, and just nice. Then Pack is better on not full targets because it does 150 healing, and it does 75 armor, and every 2 health over it does 1 armor. So like if they're at 150, it gives them 50 health and then 50 armor. So in some cases it's better, but in some cases it's better to have the armor. But in cases with playing with a Zen, it's better to, or even just some squishy character that needs it, pack them because either they get the armor or they get full healed. So it's just the full heal is usually better than saving or keep like buffing up a support. Playing with Ryan, stand with him, be with him. You are basically making his swings more powerful and heal him. And you are a stun and sort of a off tank for him of don't get too close to me or you get stunned. and calling for help a little bit. Just if you ever get in trouble, just be like, ah, and scream into the mic, and people will help you. Yeah, I don't have a lot for Brig, just those couple things. I don't even know why I switched to it, just because you do pretty well. It's just I have a lot of just like ticks on pack, just because your pack priority could be a little better. Just like someone is low and you, I don't know if it's by accident, but you just like pack someone else and it's just like, well, fuck, and then they die. It's like you could have just packed them, but pack priority and just knowing that you can full heal people usually. And then I guess going back to Lucio is I went over this with Riley, I was in his video, to let the other one know who is going to ult or defensive ult. So if we run a Lucio and a Zen, we're going to have beat and trans. So only one of those, like if a Reaper ults our team, one is sufficient. You don't need both. So let the other one know who's going first. So like say I beat first or you trans first, and then believe that the other person is going to do it. Don't just, if you get wiped because they don't do it, it's okay, because then you come back and you have two swirls and you learned a little bit. So yep. And then there's also like hitting Q before you need it. Sort of try your best at predicting what's going to happen if like a Reaper shifts in and there's like rawr. Make sure you're in a spot where you can beat and not like 5 billion miles up on a wall. So make sure you're on the ground or right next to a ledge so you can beat faster. Stuff like that. Just really ults. Yeah, wall riding and positioning. Make sure you are wall riding when you try for a boop, because else you're going to get caught out, or you have to expend amp to get out. Booping, yeah, do it. You do well. Peel a little more. I think you took the me saying like, oh, we engaged on someone and then you booped them away a little too harshly, because there are sometimes when you can boop some away that just know, okay, let's err on the side of safe. So if it looks like a disadvantaged situation, or it could be, boop them away, because it's better to have everyone alive than have someone dead, and have everyone alive and the other team to be alive, than have someone dead and the other team alive. So just play on the err on the side of cautious, but also look for those boops that you can get someone into our team. Yeah, I don't have much to say, because it's really, Lucio, you did pretty well. Like, you took the amp usage and you basically did it, and I'm very impressed and very happy. It's just it's the like sometimes it's like why, but like don't do it on cooldown obviously. But it's like it's obvious that you're thinking about like, should I be on speed? Should I be on heal? Now you really just have to think about, should I amp here? Or do I need it in the next 12 seconds, basically. So, all in all, really good. You did really well on Brig, even though we just threw you on that. Or just like, play Brig. Yeah, so good job overall. Good job on Lucio. It was really good.